If you've started noticing deeper laugh lines, aching joints in the morning, or that your skin doesn't quite bounce back like it used to, you're not alone. These are signs your body's collagen factory is slowing down. But here's the truth. You don't have to sit back and let aging take over. As a medical researcher with over 25 years in human health and aging science, I'm here to show you how one simple protein, collagen, could change how you age, feel, and look. In this video, we're diving deep into the science of collagen, how much you really need daily, what type works best, when to take it, and most importantly, how it can restore vitality to your skin, joints, and even gut health. I'll also share patient stories and research-backed examples you won't hear anywhere else. So grab a cup of tea and stick with me. Your younger self may thank you. What is collagen and why it matters? Collagen is often referred to as the glue that holds our body together. It's the most abundant protein in the human body, making up nearly a third of our total protein content. It forms the structural framework for skin, bones, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, and even blood vessels. As we age, however, our collagen production naturally declines. By age 40, most people have already lost about 10 to 20% of their natural collagen. By the time we reach our 60s, that number could exceed 40%, depending on diet, lifestyle, and genetics. But what does collagen loss actually mean? It means the skin becomes thinner and loses elasticity, resulting in wrinkles and sagging. Joints begin to ache and stiffen. Recovery after exercise slows down. Even the gut lining may weaken, contributing to issues like leaky gut and inflammation. Collagen isn't just about looking younger. It's also about feeling stronger and maintaining the integrity of vital systems in the body. The importance of collagen became personal to me early in my research career. I met a 48-year-old woman named Lisa who had persistent knee pain that limited her daily walks. She was an otherwise healthy individual, but MRIs showed cartilage thinning. After 3 months on a quality collagen peptide supplement, combined with physical therapy and vitamin C, she reported a 50% reduction in discomfort. Her skin improved too, though she hadn't expected that bonus. That moment triggered a new phase in my research. I started tracking how different types of collagen performed in different age groups, especially those 40 and older. What I found confirmed what science is now showing. Not all collagen is created equal and dosage matters. How much collagen should you take? Clinical studies suggest that a daily intake of 2.5 to 15 grams of hydrolyzed collagen peptides is both safe and effective. However, the ideal amount depends on what you're trying to achieve. If your goal is to improve skin hydration and elasticity, a dose of 2.5 to 5 grams per day is often enough. For those dealing with joint pain or mild osteoarthritis, around 10 grams daily has been shown to offer relief. And for individuals focusing on increasing muscle mass, bone density, or recovering from injury, up to 15 grams per day may be appropriate. If you're new to collagen supplements, I typically recommend starting with 5 grams a day. See how your body responds over a few weeks, and then adjust upward if needed. Now, the form of collagen matters just as much as the amount. Hydrolyzed collagen, or collagen peptides, is the most bioavailable type. Because it's broken down into smaller molecules, it absorbs easily into the bloodstream and begins working faster. Gelatin, which many people know from cooking and desserts, is a less processed form of collagen. While it does offer similar amino acids, it's not as easily absorbed by the body. Then there's undenatured type 2 collagen. This type remains closer to its original structure and is typically used in much smaller doses, around 40 milligrams daily. It may be especially beneficial for individuals with autoimmune joint conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, where inflammation plays a key role. Whatever form you choose, always check the label. Look for reputable sourcing. Bovine and marine collagen are the most widely available. Marine collagen, in particular, has become a popular choice for those looking to target skin health, as it's rich in type I collagen, which supports the dermis. Quality, form, and dosage all play a role in how effective collagen can be. Choose wisely, start slow, and be consistent. Let me share 3 real cases from my clinical observations that demonstrate just how powerful collagen can be when used with precision and patience. Case 1. Margaret, age 52, came into my clinic feeling deflated. She was in the midst of perimenopause and said she no longer recognized her skin in the mirror. It had become dry, papery, and lacked the glow she once took for granted. Like many women in her stage of life, Margaret had tried serums, creams, and even light therapy, all with minimal results. I recommended she try something from the inside out. 10 grams of marine collagen peptides daily, paired with 500 milligrams of vitamin C. Why marine collagen? It's rich in type I collagen, the form most prevalent in skin tissue. And why vitamin C? Because it's a required cofactor in collagen synthesis. Without it, the body can't properly assemble collagen molecules. Margaret returned 3 months later. Her skin not only looked more hydrated, but the fine lines around her eyes were less pronounced. Even her hairstylist had commented on the newfound shine and strength in her hair. Her result wasn't magic, it was biochemistry working in her favor, slowly and steadily. Case 2. Jim was 64 and had served over 2 decades as a firefighter. His knees bore the wear of countless emergencies, stair climbs, and firehouse drills. By the time he visited me, he had resigned himself to the idea that knee stiffness was just part of getting older. But I encouraged him to rethink that mindset. We started him on a regimen of 10 grams of bovine collagen peptides each morning, alongside a light resistance exercise plan. 3 months later, Jim reported he was back to hiking. Not climbing mountains, but modest trails with his grandson, something he hadn't done in years. His range of motion had improved, and he no longer winced getting up from his recliner. The key here was the specific amino acids found in collagen, particularly glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which contribute to cartilage regeneration and joint lubrication. Case 3. Cheryl, a 58-year-old accountant, was recovering from major abdominal surgery. Though the operation had been successful, her digestion had taken a hit. She felt bloated after every meal, experienced irregular bowel movements, and noticed her energy was dipping, all signs of poor gut absorption. We took a different approach, a daily cup of bone broth, rich in gelatin and collagen, plus a high-quality collagen supplement that included digestive enzymes. 2 months in, her digestion had normalized. She described it as feeling light again. Her body was better able to absorb nutrients, which in turn improved her stamina and mental clarity. Collagen plays an underrated role in gut health. Its amino acids help restore the gut lining, which becomes increasingly vulnerable as we age, particularly after surgery or during bouts of inflammation. What these cases have in common is not overnight transformation. They are reminders that collagen is a slow-building nutrient, one that supports long-term healing. These are real people with real results who show us that age-related symptoms aren't always irreversible. Collagen isn't a silver bullet, but it is a strong foundation, especially when paired with the right diet, exercise, and medical guidance. Now, if you're planning to start using collagen, here are a few best practices to help you get the most out of it. First, timing. While there's no one-size-fits-all answer, I've found that the best time to take collagen depends on your goal. If you're targeting skin health, take it in the morning on an empty stomach. For joint support or improved sleep, taking it before bed may be more effective. That's because glycine, a primary amino acid in collagen, has a calming effect on the nervous system and may support deeper sleep. Second, absorption. Don't just pop a scoop of powder and expect miracles. Collagen synthesis depends on cofactors, especially vitamin C. Whether it's a squeeze of lemon in warm water or a small citrus snack, pair your collagen with this essential vitamin. And try not to mix your supplement with a high-sugar meal, as elevated glucose levels may interfere with collagen's structural integrity in the body. Third, be consistent. Collagen works slowly, and most studies show that it takes 8 to 12 weeks of daily supplementation to notice measurable benefits. This isn't a quick fix, it's a commitment. Now, let's talk about side effects. The good news? Collagen is generally well tolerated. But, like any supplement, it's not perfect for everyone. Some users experience mild bloating, especially at higher doses. Others may report a fishy aftertaste if they're using marine collagen. In rare cases, allergic reactions can occur, usually in people with specific sensitivities to fish, shellfish, or beef sources. Always read the label, especially if you have known allergies. There's also the question of medication interactions. If you're on blood thinners, managing autoimmune diseases, or using immunosuppressive drugs, check with your healthcare provider before adding collagen to your daily regimen. Though uncommon, collagen may slightly affect clotting factors or immune signaling. Lastly, don't overlook food-based sources of collagen. While supplements are a convenient and reliable way to boost intake, traditional foods like chicken skin, fish skin, bone-in meats, and organ cuts are rich in collagen and other nutrients. Bone broth, simmered for hours with marrow bones and connective tissues, remains one of the most time-tested ways to nourish your joints, skin, and gut. In my view, the best results come when you combine both approaches, a consistent supplement and a collagen-aware diet. Aging is something we all go through, but how we experience it is shaped by the daily decisions we make. One of the most impactful choices you can make is to support your collagen levels. This isn't just about smoothing out a few wrinkles, it's about restoring strength, mobility, and confidence from the inside out. When I first began studying aging, I assumed that decline was inevitable and unchangeable. But after decades of research and countless conversations with patients, I've come to understand something far more empowering. Aging well is a skill, and collagen is one of its tools. We live in a world obsessed with staying young, yet we often overlook the science that actually helps us age with dignity. Collagen isn't a miracle cure, but it is a building block. It supports the tissues that keep us upright, active, and energized. And when you replenish it wisely, the results can be profound. So whether your aim is radiant skin, flexible joints, or simply feeling like yourself again, today is a good day to start. Don't wait for a diagnosis to take action. Give your body what it's been asking for. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to share it. Leave a comment with your story or questions, and let's keep this conversation going. Because aging with grace isn't about turning back the clock. It's about owning your years with strength, clarity, and purpose.